seriously, how is that ever going to work?
Well, hello there and welcome to another episode of glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb into your TV. We start this morning with the world stupidity record. Yes, Fearless Felix, some Austrian idiot, is jumping out of a balloon over Roswell, New Mexico. He was supposed to be doing it today, but it's a bit windy. So he's not really that fearless, is he, if he's just scared of a bit of wind? I mean, if you're prepared to jump out of a balloon 23 miles up, I would have thought that a little bit of wind wouldn't really throw you, but it just goes to show. Now, for those of you who are not quite sure how far up 23 miles is, I can convert that into some more easy to understand measurements for you. That's roughly 4 Mount Everests stacked one on top of the other, or the more commonly used measurement, that's about 370 rugby fields. So yeah, I guess like if Julian Severe was running for the try line, he might just be running out of steam by the time he made it after 370 rugby fields. So yeah, good luck, Fearless or not so fearless Felix, tomorrow. Hopefully it's not too windy for you. Man, harden up, dude. Okay, what does Iron Mike have to do to get into this country? This is turning out to be really difficult. It's amazing how opinions seem to be divided on whether he should be allowed in here or not, with most people saying not, and some people saying yes. I've just done a rough poll. That's pretty much how the figures have come back. It's difficult for Mike to sneak into the country should he really want to get here. Because I'm thinking that if they found out that he was trying to sneak in, there would be some kind of covert radio conversation that would go something along the lines of, does the intruder have any distinguishing features? And then they would say yes, a hideous face tattoo, which would make him stand out like dog's balls. Oh, and a ridiculous moustache. I've noticed he started sporting a ridiculous moustache as well. So just when you thought his face couldn't get any more stupid, it has. Alright, are we paying kids enough? We've got announcements yesterday from National which will allow people to pay kids not very much money to work. I'm not quite sure what the rate is, but I'm hoping it's not more than $5 a month, because that is what I pay my kids. And if they find out that there are other kids out there getting paid more than $5 a month, there's going to be some kind of strike action, and the dishes may never ever get dried ever again in my house. So we'll just have to start using disposable plates and knives and forks, I guess. That's how you get around that kind of industrial action. Oh, how do you like your biscuits? Especially if you're in Australia, because we had a guy who was killed because he was trying to steal some biscuits. They tasered him, and then they sprayed him with capsicum spray. So I don't know what kind of biscuits he was stealing, presumably something that goes well with capsicum. So I'm thinking was it biscuits or crackers? I'm a bit confused. Because I mean, if you're going like a Tim Tam or an Afghan, something like that, you're not going to want to mix that with capsicum, are you? It's more your country cheese or your cheddar sensation, your snacks cracker, maybe. That complements the capsicum. They must have been really good biscuits, because it took 5 police to bring him down, and it appeared that they'd been overpowered. They couldn't gain control, and so the bloke who tasered him once tasered him again. The biscuit stealing guy was like a wild animal. He was yelling and trying to get away, twisting and writhing and yelling. So I'm thinking maybe it was Tim Tams now. I would twist and writhe and yell for a Tim Tam, wouldn't you? Yeah, thought so. Oh, and we'll finish this morning. They're looking at renaming Mad Monday, or not calling it Mad Monday anymore, because apparently this gives out the wrong impression. This is where, after the rugby league season has finished, they all go out and get on the piss and wreak havoc. So apparently calling it Mad Monday gives the wrong impression, even though it's a bunch of drunk rugby league players wreaking havoc. I've come up with some suggestions of what they could now call Mad Monday to not give it the wrong impression. We could call it Moderate Monday. So we've still got the M&M thing happening there. Or failing that, Mocktail Monday. Just give everybody a mocktail. Something with a lot of, bit of fruit juice. Maybe a cocktail umbrella in the top there. Not dry ice though, after what we found out yesterday about having to have your stomach removed after drinking, the dry ice. Oh, how about maybe we'll just go out for a burger Monday? That's just another suggestion there. Oh, this is I reckon this would be quite good. Stay home for a few quiet drinks Monday. It's not quite the same, is it? Well, this is one that was suggested by producer Muller. I quite like the sound of this. Make your own ice cream sundae Monday. So that sounds quite cool. I could just imagine all those big tough rugby league players getting into that. But this is my personal favourite, and I think this is a goer. This is the new name for Mad Monday, as suggested by glennzb TV, Australian Rugby League. Please take this into account. This is it here. Let's try not to get into a fight, pack rape anybody, or pitch ourselves in compromising positions with a dog Monday. So I think that's a winner. I think go with that. That has been glennzb TV for Wednesday. Thank you very much for having me in your telly.